Hi, I'm AC Strange, and this is a Bad Movie Show, episode 11. My summertime show. Summer is usually the big blockbuster movie time, and a lot of big budget movies disappoint me. So, I'm giving you 3 independent, low budget movies that have a summery theme. Well, you'll see. Anyway, I have them for each month. One for June, July, and August. So summer doesn't last forever. Let's get started. Now June reminds me of weddings, so I have Wedding Slashers, 2006, not rated. The Institution presents A Life is Unfair production. This is written by Robert Paul Medrano, directed by Carlos Scott, starring Jessica Kinney, Ross Kelly, and Richard Lynch. Now this is about Jenna. She's a typical young woman who dreams of getting married, and all of her past relationships or past loves met with an unfortunate accident. So she's very weary about the whole thing. But at the prompting of her therapist, she accepts her boyfriend Alex's proposal. Yay, they're getting married! But right before the wedding, bad things start to happen, like one of the groomsmen and the reverend go missing. But they're not missing. They're being killed. They've been killed by mass psychos. And these mass psychos crash the wedding because they totally object to this marriage. And the bride has locked herself in the bathroom. But Alex, the groom, refuses to give Jenna up without a fight. So this gets interesting. I think this is a neat, gnarly little independent slasher flick. You know, you could tell it's homemade, but with a lot of love. You know, they knew where to put their money. There's a lot of really great blood and a lot of decapitated heads. I mean, there's just heads flying everywhere in this. I had a hard time reading this, you know, because it is low budget and kind of guerrilla-like. But, you know, I've shown you movies or reviewed movies that I said, see, if you want to see how not to do a horror movie, see this one to see how to do a low-budget independent film right. You know, this was cool. I liked it. So, yeah, I had a hard time reading this, but I'm going to give it a 4 because I liked it a lot like I like Psycho Sisters and Chainsaw Sally. So I'm going to put it in that arena, and I'm going to give it a 4 and a see it rating because this is a cool movie. So, yay! Wedding Slashers. I thought that was a neat little gem. I have fun watching that one. So, next up for July, I have, well, July reminds me of our freedoms as a country. And one of those freedoms is freedom of speech. And in saying that, I give you God Bless America. 2010, rated R, Jerk School Productions. Written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. Starring Joel Murray, that's Bill Murray's brother, and Tara Lynn Barr. Now this is about Frank. He's a very unhappy man with his life and the way this country's turned out. He's divorced. He just got fired from his job. His daughter won't see him, and he was told that he has a tumor in his brain that can't be operated on. And one night after watching television, he's watching Super Sweet 16, where this really annoying rich girl is screaming, and, you know, her parents buy her a car, and she doesn't want it because it's the wrong car. He gets fed up. He steals his neighbor's car, and he drives to Virginia and goes to kill this girl, Chloe, in broad daylight, and then runs away. Immediately after that, he meets Roxy, this young girl who went to high school with Chloe, who thinks what he did was the greatest thing ever, and decides to join him on his crusade to kill jerks. So they kill rude people in a movie theater, a really annoying TV talk show host, and this all leads up to them at a live taping of American Superstars, which is like American Idol. And they end the show with a bang. So this is really, really interesting. I think this is not a horror movie, but I think that this is scary because this is exactly what this country has come to. So yeah, I think that I really do agree with a lot of what he's saying, but after a while it gets kind of preachy. Like, you're like, okay, Bobcat, give you a break. I'm not that bad. But yeah, it gets preachy, like he's spanking us by film. But I would really rather talk about this movie in civilized conversation than I would a lot of the other movies that I get stuck talking about at parties and at bars. So I'm going to give this a 3.5 and a buy it rating. And I'm officially a Bobcat fan. Sir, you got my attention. What's next? What else should I be watching? Next up for August, it's ice cream. What's better than ice cream but The Ice Cream Man? Rated R, 1995, artistry, home entertainment. Written by Sven Davidson and David Dobkins. Directed by Norman Apstein. Starring Clint Howard, who is Ron Howard's brother, and Jan Michael Vincent. So this is about Gregory Tudor, Gregory Tudor as a little boy sees the murder of the beloved ice cream king, and Gregory Tudor ends up growing up to be an ice cream man with problems. Yo, he's got some problems. At the same time, this film follows 4 kids. They call themselves the Rocketeers. Tuna, Racer, Heather, and Small Paul. And one night after, Small Paul's trying to get some, before dinner ice cream, and he sees the ice cream man, and he sees some blood and guts on the stick that he has. So, that gets him kidnapped by the ice cream man. And Tuna sees this, runs home, tells his mom, and the cops go to the ice cream man's place, and they find nothing. So the cops don't believe Tuna, and they let the ice cream man go. And the Rocketeers are not happy about it. They're not having it, and they decide to do some investigating of their own. And the ice cream man has a special ingredient that makes his ice cream so good. It's people. Okay. Anyway, this is creepy. This is so creepy, but really fun. And as far as, film psychos go, the ice cream man's kind of cutesy. He's kind of cute. You kind of feel for him after a while. But yeah, he's gnarly though. Don't sleep on the ice cream man. And this is lots of ice cream, clowns, plastic flowers, and decapitated head puppets, which had me rolling. Anyway, this is creepy and so bad that it's good. I'm giving this a 3.5 and a see it rating. This is demented, creepy, and fun. So, yay! That's it for me tonight. Oh no! I almost forgot to ask you what you thought about tonight. Do you mind that I've mixed it up? Do you have any cool summertime movies? Please let me know. And till then, watch more movies. I'm AC Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show. Good night.